Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tina Martini, you know, the medicine chef, here with another episode of It's Martini Time. Now today we're going to talk about aphrodisiacs and really how to take good care of our men. And that sounds fun, so chefs, let's make love. Today we're going to do something that helps increase blood flow to the pelvic region, and we all know what that's going to lead to. So the first thing we're going to look at is one of the best ingredients to keep our men healthy, and that's watermelon. Watermelon is very high in something called citrulline, and citrulline is actually just a non-essential amino acid, the building blocks that help the body make protein. But what we're knowing about citrulline now is that it's nature's Viagra. That's right, the researchers are really trying to isolate the citrulline to make a more natural form of Viagra for our men. So here's to the makers of the little blue pill. We've got something better for you. Got a little bit of watermelon, and of course watermelon is very high in lycopene. Lycopene, really great, tomato paste, apricots, pink grapefruit, and of course our watermelon really add to heart health for the ladies and the men, and of course we're looking at what may possibly be the cure for prostate cancer. All right, so we've got our lycopene and our citrulline. I've just ground up my watermelon here. Let's just strain it. We'll take this off. Now chefs, you know when you're trying to do something out of the food processor and the blade's flopping all over and everything's falling, just hold on to your blade with your fingertip, and then we're just going to pour that right through. So fast and easy to make your own watermelon juice. So there we go. We'll just stir that through. Now in my other pitcher, I've just got lemon and water, and we're going to sweeten that with honey for a more natural sweetener. And we know all the good stuff about honey. We've talked about that lots of times. But I've got another little bit of honey for you to look at that is pure medicine, and that's the Manuka honey. Now, Manuka honey is very expensive, chefs, and it's because it is pure medicine. Now, there's 12 active ingredients in here, 12 active enzymes that we know have great power against cancer. Now, honey also binds the water that you drink to your tissue. Drinking water isn't good enough. You've got to find a way to bind that water to the tissue, and one of the ways we can do that is a natural humectant like honey. That's why honey is so good in our skin care. It binds the moisture to the skin. So I'm just going to sweeten the watermelon juice a little bit, and then go ahead and add that right into our lemon and water. And of course, you'll adjust the sweetness to your palate, chefs. We're just going to mix that up. Shall we kick it up a little bit? We can give this to the kids, and then this is for us. Now, what does vodka do? Well, it's just good for the soul, get us in the mood a little bit. It increases blood flow too, doesn't it? For every ounce of alcohol that we consume, testosterone and estrogen increase by 300%. So we want to be careful with that, chefs. We don't want to overdo the hormone receptors. So again, moderate drinking is the best. All right, so here's our delicious watermelon lemonade martini. We just pour that right in. Pretty color. We can float a little lemon on top. Let's take a taste. Yummy. Okay, I'll be back for that. Come on down here, I have something to show you. We're talking about men's health, and there's 3 things that need to happen, chefs, to make a man's performance all it can be. Now, the first thing is we need to increase blood flow, and the way we do that is relaxing the vascular system in the pelvic region. Now, this is what relaxes us. We've got the tomatoes, we already talked about lycopene. We've got the citrus with our limonene, another powerful phytonutrient that again increases blood flow and relaxes the blood vessels. Chili peppers, we know that increases blood flow all over. Really good for the heart, but really good for our men also. Now, vitamin C really helps potency and really helps increase the oxygen, which is the second thing that has to happen for our men. Now, the oxygen into the blood coming into the pelvic region is really what gives that lasting performance, if you get what I mean. All right, let's raise some testosterone levels naturally with all of our cruciferous, our allium compounds, All of these things help increase natural, benign testosterone. We don't want to overdo the body. There is a balance that we're trying to achieve, and things like whole grains and beans contain lignans, and they balance the hormones and protect the hormone receptors for us. Now, last but not least, we already talked about the watermelon, so here's a little watermelon here. Citrulline again. Now, citrulline is highest concentrated in the watermelon, but more than anything, it's in the watermelon rind. So if you enjoy pickled watermelon rind, this is a perfect way to get citrulline to your man. But remember, the pink and red flesh are lycopene and citrulline. Cucumbers, they definitely add to the citrulline in our bloodstream. So these are the things that we want to concentrate on giving our men to balance the hormones and really make that performance lasting. All right, let's cook, let's eat. So we're going to do a black bean slider, and you know sliders are all the rage. We've done pulled pork, we've done the blue cheese sliders. Let's do something completely new, something else that balances hormones and really helps us with our performance. So I've got some chili peppers, I've got some red bell pepper, and again, the vitamin C here is great medicine, and it is much powerful aphrodisiac. All right, our black beans are being ice bathed here. Now, I just used some canned organic black beans. Now, the color of beans here are not really black, they're more purple, and that tells us that they contain anthocyanosides. Now, anthocyanosides, anything the color of purple or anything the color of blood, strengthen the vascular system inside the heart. Also, very powerful hormone medicine. All right, let's go ahead and put those beans in. Now, I need a little bit of a binder, so I'm going to get some beta-glucans. And of course, what the heck is a beta-glucan? Well, it comes in oats, and it helps to level out that blood sugar, and that keeps the belly fat down, and again, keeps everything balanced. So let's do some oats, and I'm using the old-fashioned whole oats. And then I'm going to use just a little bit of garbanzo flour. Now, garbanzo beans, of course, very great source of protein and amino acids, but they're also a big source of omega-3 fatty acids, and you can't get any more great lovemaking going without the omega-3 fatty acids. They keep everything moist and supple and fluid, and you know we want to stay moist and supple if we don't want to age. All right, a little bit of chili pepper or chili powder, whatever you like. You could use some sriracha here, or just put some salsa in if you'd like. A little bit of egg for binder. Now remember, we have shown the vegan egg replacer before, and that would be perfect in here if you're staying vegan. All right, this is the highest concentrate of lycopene, nice organic tomato paste, and this is going to act as a binder as well, chefs. So we'll put a couple tablespoons of that. Now, we love our men, and we want to keep those prostates healthy, and this is the best way to do that. So 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, again, the highest source of lycopene on the planet, and that's going to help keep the prostate small and supple, and that's what we want, again, to bring that blood flow in. All right, so I've got everything loaded here, a little salt and pepper, whatever you like, and again, you're gonna adjust this. If you don't care for onions, don't use onions. We'll just do the flavors that are good for your family. So let's whir this up. Now we have to kind of plan a little bit with our black bean sliders because the mix needs to chill so it's firm enough to work with. So I'm just gonna blend this up. Now remember, chefs, always scrape your bowl down as you go so that you're getting all the ingredients thoroughly mixed in. This goes into the refrigerator and firms up nicely, and then you can form your sliders. Now you can do them on a sheet pan, or you can do them on the grill pan or in your regular saute pan. Here's what the finished product looks like. Now we've dolled it up with some ancho chili barbecue sauce, and you'll see the recipe for that on our Facebook page with a little bit of Greek salad, I think you'll find that this is a very satisfying meal. We've got our ancho chili barbecue sauce here. Super easy to make, but there's so many great ones on the market. You pick what's good for you. And the nice thing is all the barbecue sauces are based on tomato paste or tomato puree. So again, even with a commercial product, you're getting that lycopene in there. So you're just gonna form your burgers and put them in the oven, or again, do them on the pan, and then whatever bun you like, or right on top of a salad. Now, lamb is another great slider that you can do that's a little bit different, and we know that 1 in 1 million sheep get cancer. So lamb is a very clean meat to eat, very low in bacteria, and it's not as factory farmed as cattle and chickens. So try the lamb. If your family isn't used to it, mix a little bit of beef with it, and that way they'll get the flavor they're familiar with, but you're still getting the great ingredients and the great mineral compound without so much calories and saturated fat as in the beef. Now, the lamb is very lean, so please be careful when you're cooking it so that you don't turn it into little hockey pucks. Going to mid-rare is gonna be good enough, chefs. Now, a nice Greek salad is a great accompaniment, and here again, this salad really empowers your male performance. We've got leafy greens and arugula, and arugula is known as the rocket seed. It makes the rocket fly hard and straight and long, and that's what we want. That endurance is what we're looking for. And we've got tomatoes, we've got some feta cheese, and remember, the goat milk, the sheep's milk, so powerful with digestive enzymes, great source of calcium. And chefs, with reference to all of these high mineral foods, keep in mind that every disease we know of can be traced back to a mineral deficiency. We have a wonderful sponsor for today's show, and that's George Petru of Let Food Be Your Medicine Company. And what more of a great match for the medicine chef than somebody whose company is all about Hippocrates and letting food be our medicine. So this is the beautiful olive oil that we used on our Greek salad today. Very floral and really great heart protective medicine. Also, a lot of really great essential fatty acid here. Heart protective, skin protective, beautiful hair, and all of the above. Now we've got some great traditional Greek cheese here. It is the sheep's milk cheese. Very traditional, soft, high in digestive enzymes, and a great source of calcium. And then we've got the beautiful Kalamata olives, great source of vitamin E, keeping, again, everything nice and supple and slowing down the aging process. You just gotta love that. So special thanks to the Let Food Be Your Medicine Company. All right, let's go back over to our watermelon lemonade. I hope everybody's enjoyed a good dose of their citrulline today. Check us out on Facebook for all of the recipes that you see. We love your questions on the wall. Let us know and we'll get right back to you. Any questions or concerns? I'm Chef Tina Martini. Here's to your health.